Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning in to your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Lelima Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the support of Oracle cards, I'm going to use the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. There we go. All right, relationship first, single second, and Oracle cards come out where needed. Okay, for you, I feel this is pretty good. For your partner, it's not bad. This is very... I like your energy. I feel like your energy is good. Your energy is really good. It is. I'm seeing this, and I feel like I should let you know right off the bat. When I see the Five of Swords, it's the fruitless wind. This is in your spiritual spot. I feel like you're technically getting what you want, but I don't feel like you're not really getting anything more than you already had. The fruitless wind is kind of like, how to explain? Like you're winning the race, but everybody else dropped out. It's one of those things. Like, yeah, I technically won the race, but nobody else finished. So it's kind of like, well, just the fact that I finished, I won. It's one of those feelings. And it's not bad. There's a lot of good here. And I feel also, is that the 7? Yep, the 7 of Wands telling me you're persevering, getting what you want, getting things moving forward, doing what you feel is right. And I feel like you are moving things forward with whatever's going on with your partner. Your partner has, this is another one with secrets here. They got a situation going on here. All right, so I'm just going to show you the cards and we'll go from there. This is something you don't know about. You got the Devil card. You've got the 8 of Cups. Nope, you got the 8 of Pentacles, if I can look. And then you got the True Love Come to Me. They're working on something that they're very passionate about, but I feel like it's very self-serving. I don't want to say that, but I feel like that's their... What I'm trying not to say, and I know this is a general read, so take it with a grain of salt, but I feel like there could be someone else. I feel like this could be a sexual thing. Whatever realm. It could be like they're cheating on you. I don't want to say that because I know this is a general read and I'm fighting it, but I feel that energy there. And the 8 of Pentacles tells me it's been going on for a while. If that's actually happening, it's been going on for a while. The thing is it staying? This may be something that's been going on for a while, but it may be also ending. The True Love this is all face down. This is all completely hidden from you. I'm very cautious. Like, it's a general read. Be careful. Just like look at it with a grain of salt. Your partner seems to be... I feel like the situation is ending. I do feel it's ending. But it seems to be causing them a lot of stress. I don't feel like they want the situation with you to end, but I do feel like the situation that on the other side of them that's ending is bothering them. Now, let me be fair, because I do have another one happening here. I do have... For some of you, this is your partner dealing with a work situation, but they're not happy, and I'm looking like there's something that's they're very much invested with here. They're dealing with somebody who's very abusive is what I'm getting. I don't feel like they're happy with that and they want out of it, but they're not telling you about it, so there's extra stress that way. So if your partner has a very stressful job or seems very stressed out when they come home from work, it's the job, but they're not telling you what's really going on. They're not telling you about the abuse they're receiving from somebody they have to work with. Because it's a secret either way. It could be that, so just to be fair. Because they're hiding this. They're not telling you. They got organization, it's upside down, but this is also face down. Things are out of balance with them. But they're hiding it from you. They're not happy about whatever it is, whatever way that's going, they're hiding it from you. So, be it somebody is just being a complete monster to them, or if that is the cheating thing, if that's what's happening, which I'm still like, oh, I don't really want to say that, but it keeps pushing forward. They're hiding it, and they're not happy. Life is out of balance. They're not happy that this is even happening. Whatever that situation is, it's not making their life easy. It's making their life harder. I'm getting the Ace of Swords, not the Ace, the Knight of Swords. They are trying to go towards you. They want to walk away from that other situation. They got the Seven of Swords. No matter what that situation is, they want to escape from it. They want to escape from it. And they're trying to go towards you. They're trying to find a way for this to work out by going towards you to escape whatever that is. That situation, I feel like even if it's a work situation, it feels like they're going to have to end it. The question is, will they tell you about it? That seems to be up for debate. Because we have the King of Swords, but it's in the challenge position. What will they tell you? They need to get out of that situation. What they tell you and how truthful it is seems to be subjective. And they're feeling like they're feeling trapped. Like they want that situation to end. They want the situation with you to survive. They're not going to tell you anything that they feel is going to put the situation with you at jeopardy. In jeopardy. You might not get the complete truth. You might get half-truths. You might get flat-out lies. But if you do, it's because they feel like they have to keep the situation with you stable and to remove themselves from the other situation. The other situation is ending. I feel them. They are communicating. The King of Swords in the challenge position, but the Queen of Swords in their future position is telling me they're trying to do their best to tell you what they need to tell you to move forward. But the Queen of Swords is telling me they're forward facing. They're like, they don't want this to be the norm. If they feel like they have to lie to you, if they feel like they have to do that, they're looking to lock that down and leave that in the past, and they don't want to continue that energy going forward. They're trying to move forward more freshly, more honestly going forward. I feel like this is a very contradictive feel because if they had to lie to get out of the past, they seem to feel like they're going to be truthful going forward, and they want to be. It may be that may be a bit of a situation. Because whenever the past comes back, they're not going to be able to be honest about it, and that's going to cause more problems. I'm getting going forward. They have the King of Wands and the Wisdom card. They're full speed ahead. They're forward moving. It's helping them to move forward. They're trying to do their best to leave the past in the past and make a better future. Take it with a grain of salt, but there's definitely something they're moving on from that they're keeping from you. The past is just a disaster, in my opinion, how they're looking at it. Removing it, it's kind of like getting rid of an infected sore or whatever, just cleaning out all the dead decay so that something can heal more healthy, can be a lot more stronger in the future. They're trying to hide the bandage from you, though. They don't want you to realize they ripped some dead tissue out and they're waiting for it to regenerate. There's going to be a scar there, but they're constantly hiding the scar from you. They're trying to move on from it. I see you with the Ace of Wands here. You seem to be moving forward. You seem to be very happy with the new beginning. And you got the Sun card here. You might not be as oblivious to what they're going through as they think you are. But you also see what they're doing and how they're moving on from it, how they're moving forward from it. I feel like at this point, even though it's a fruitless win, because it's still there's a degree of loss or a degree of unhappiness there, the fact that you're moving on, you're concentrating on this Ace of Wands. You want this to keep moving forward. You've got the Knight of Cups with the Harvest. You might be trying to glaze it over a little bit. I feel like you're just kind of letting them deal with their own problem. I feel like if you might be in that moment where you're like, if you don't want to bring it forward to me, then don't. If you don't want to, then don't. That's fine. And you just keep moving forward. I feel like you definitely love your partner. And I feel like you just rather love them and keep going forward with them. As long as that other situation is ending, it is what it is. You don't want to end this situation, so you're just like, let's just keep moving forward. As long as that other situation's ending, I'm going to keep going forward. What's actually helping you is you're just having the best attitude you can. You're enjoying time with your partner. You're actually, some of you I feel like are doing other things socially where you're enjoying your life. You're just not letting this hold you down. It seems to be you're looking at, or you have this perspective like that whatever's happening is happening. It's already there. You seem to feel your partner is resolving whatever the problem is on their own. You're just going to keep going forward. I feel like that's the fruitless win. Everything is not perfect, but it seems to be going better. It'd be better if that situation didn't exist for whatever reason, but the fact that things are moving forward and going in a better direction, for right now you're happy and you're going with that. And that's where this is going. I feel like the whole point of this reading is to realize that that situation that they're keeping from you, they are ending it. They are definitely ending it. It's going to end one way or another. All right. I think we got through that. It's funny. I don't know if you'd say that was a good reading or not, but in the sense of like good news. I don't know if you'd say that was good news. Maybe that's good news because the other situation is ending. Hopefully it's a positive reading for the people who watch, if you were drawn to it. I know that this can bleed over into other areas, but, hopefully that gave you some type of positive insight. All right, let's do Taurus singles. Messages for Tauran singles. What do we have for Tauran singles? Single Taurans. What do we have for single Taurans? Information, empowerment for single Tauran. Stop. We have 3-card ending here. I'm curious if that's going to be all together or like option. Do we have different options for an ending here? I don't know. We'll have to get to it and find out what that's about. You got 3 different types of endings, it almost feels like. I don't know. We'll have to see. That's weird. Faced out. All right. You got a lot of ambition here. Not that that's bad. There's a very strong love connection from the past here. Somebody you still love from the past is what I'm getting. Somebody you still love from the past that still, they may love you, but what I'm more getting about is they know how you feel about them. Somebody from the past that you still love, that they know how you feel about them. Because I'm getting the Emperor here, and I feel like it's more of like they realize how you feel. They know that they can depend on you. They know how the situation goes. They very much appreciate and enjoy your attention. I just can't seem to go farther than that with that card. I just can't say there's more to that than that. So let's just keep it with that for now. Now, the Knight of Cups is telling me you still enjoy this person's company. You still enjoy them being around. When they talk to you, you're happy to talk to them. I'm getting you're very motivated towards this person. You got the Page of Wands with the good cheer. You just can't seem to help but feel drawn to this person is what I'm getting at this point. You might be in one of those situations where you just seem to end up talking to them or calling them or just ending up where they are, just kind of gravitating towards them. That might be happening more than not. You've got the King of Wands at the top with the glamour. Kind of like the glamour is saying that the two of you, when you come together, it seems like it's better than it actually is. I do feel like there's problems. There's some type of problem here between the two of you, but the two of you act really nice to each other. It's a lot of like keeping up appearances, like in a public way when you're around other people. It's just kind of like a normal, cordial thing, but deep down, you definitely have a lot more feelings. There's a lot going on between the two of you, but it seems very acceptable on the surface level, but beneath the surface, you have a lot of feelings. And you got the Queen of Wands. Like, there's a lot of passion. I feel like there's a lot of passion, at least on your side. I'm questioning the other side. They seem to like the attention you give them, and I feel like that's drawing them in. Face down, you have the courage. I feel like the courage is a little bit wonky in the sense of like, you want to be around this person. You're very attracted, and you can't seem to help yourself. And maybe it's the courage to break away from this. Let's find out. Because what I'm getting is like, something comes forward, this person gives you the idea that they really want to be with you again, or they want to be close to you, or they want to be physically close to you. And I'm getting the hope card is popping in here, or the star card, like you might get the wish that you want. You want to be around this person again, you might get your wish. But I feel like as soon as it seems like you might get that wish, you got the Seven of Swords, you just kind of like, let me just walk away from this. I feel like you're trying to walk away from it. For some of you, it might go a little farther forward than that, but I feel like you're trying to walk away from it for some reason, like it's not something you should be doing, or you're like, I need to walk away. Even though you want it, I feel like you're like, oh, I need to walk away. I feel like one of those things is happening. Like, yeah, I want it, but I don't think I should have it. One of those feels. One of those feelings. Now, as time keeps going forward, like this moment with the star card where you feel like you might get your wish but you walk away from it, it greatly affects you because you have a lot of passion towards this person. And I'm getting you come back towards this person, and I'm getting the Three of Pentacles with the best possible decision. You're trying to talk it out with them is what I'm getting. You're trying to work it out. Like, I know how I feel. How do you really feel? For whatever this situation is, it just doesn't seem like it's an easy movement forward. Like, you're like, we have to talk this out. We have to think about what's actually happening. It seems like I could get what I want, but is that the right thing to do? Are we both really believing that? Are we both really feeling that? You seeming to be coming forward to this person like, we need to talk this out. We need to see where we both stand, what we're both thinking. That saying best possible decision, like put it right out there. What's actually happening? Where are we actually standing in this situation? No, these do all come together. Okay, good. I was like, are these three different endings? Because the way these first felt, they didn't feel connected, but now they do. There's definitely some type of hang up here with this situation. With that Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords is unavoidable. I know that seems strange because it's minor arcana, but I'm getting like, whether you decide to try to find a way to work it out or not, because you have to decide, it's either going forward or it's not. And I feel like you're finally getting to that point where I need to decide if this is going forward or not. If you go forward, there's going to be some type of fallout for that. If you decide to not go forward, there's going to be fallout for that too, because your heart's going to be a little bit broken about that. The thing is, the two of you have to decide where you're going to move forward. I feel like you're actually the magician. I really do. But you're working with the other person. If the other person wants to go forward, you're going to definitely go forward. If the other person does not want to go forward, then you're going to actively move away from this person. So it's kind of co-creative with the Magician card in the sense of like, you're not going to move forward if they don't want to. But you're definitely the one making that decision, making it happen either way, if that makes sense. So technically you're the magician, but if they don't want you to move forward, you're not going to move forward. The thing is, you have to make a decision to know whether they do or not. I feel like if they do want to move forward, you're going to take steps to make that happen. But if that is the situation, I do feel like there's some type of loss and upset due to that. So either way, it's just like, it's going to be a rough road either way. It's just finding out which way this is going to fall based on where they stand, how they feel. And that's where this is ending. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, I'm going to wrap that up there. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.